It smells really good, as I said earlier, so I'm just going to give this a little try. That's really smooth, creamy, chocolatey. Oh, it's really good. Yes. I also added a little bit of honey as well. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name is Alexis, and in today's video I want to share with you how to make a really delicious baked chocolate cherry protein porridge. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make a really delicious baked choc cherry protein porridge. So this recipe is really easy to do, and it is also really tasty, and it makes a really delicious breakfast. I love porridge for breakfast, but I get a little bit bored of the same old, so I decided to bake it one day, and I came up with this, and I thought it was delicious, so of course I had to share the recipe with you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the coconut water that I have here. I have about 400 ml of coconut water, and I'm just going to pour all of that into my blender like so. And then I'm going to add in one banana, actually 2 bananas, sorry. So I'm just going to break up 2 bananas that I have here, like so. And then to that I'm going to add my oats. So I've got about 90 grams of oats here that I'm going to add to the blender. So I'm just going to pour that in. And then in this bowl here I have a mixture of seeds and a nut as well. So I have about 30 grams of pecans, I have about 10 grams of hemp seeds, 10 grams of chia seeds, 10 grams of pumpkin seed, 10 grams of sunflower seed, and then I have some ground cinnamon as well. And I'm just going to pop all of those into the blender. And then to that I'm going to add about 30 grams of rice protein. Now if you are going to make this and you wanted to freeze it, I wouldn't use rice protein. You can't really freeze rice. I would use something like almond protein or a protein powder of your choice. And then I've also got about 10 grams of raw cacao powder as well. So I'm going to pop in. And then here I have some cherries. So I've got about 2 handfuls of cherries, and I'm just going to pop in just a handful. And that's basically the choc cherry base for the baked porridge. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend all of these ingredients together. So I'm just going to pop my lid on, and then I'm going to blend everything together. I've forgotten to add some prunes in, so I've got about 4 prunes that I've removed the stones from, and I've just chopped up. I'm just going to add those to the blender as well, and I'm going to blend all of these ingredients together now. Blended all of those ingredients until they are smooth, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this into the base of a baking tin. So I've got like a low tin, but you could use a muffin tray if you wanted to, or you could just use like a baking tray as well, or a baking tin I think they're called. So what I did was I got a piece of greaseproof paper and I scrunched it up, because this helps to cook the sort of porridge a little bit more evenly around the edges, and I added a little bit of oil to the base of the tin and to the greaseproof paper as well. And I'm just putting the last of the mixture into this low tin, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scatter some cherries on the top, and when this bakes these will hopefully bake as well. And now I'm just going to try and spread this as evenly as I can across the base of the tin, and I'm going to pop this into the fridge. Now if you didn't want to put it into the baking tray and leave it in the fridge overnight, then you could put this in like a glass jar with a lid on it and let it set that way. I would recommend that you do put it in the fridge because it helps it to become a bit more solid and a bit stiffer. So when you bake it, it's not as runny when you get it out of the tin sort of thing. So yes, I'm off to put this into the fridge overnight and I will cook this off in the morning. It's the morning now. I've preheated the oven to 200 degrees and I'm going to put the baked porridge mixture into the oven, and I'm going to put this in for about 25 to 30 minutes or until it goes a lovely golden brown colour on top. The porridge has cooked. I've checked it with a skewer and it's come out clean, so I'm going to take this out of the oven and leave it to cool, and then I will eat some and let you know how it tastes, but it smells really good right now. I've left this to cool for a good half an hour and I'm going to try some now. It smells really good, as I said earlier, so I'm just going to give this a little try. That's really smooth, creamy, chocolatey. Oh, it's really good. Yes. I also added a little bit of honey as well. That is optional. You don't have to add a honey if you don't want to. You could add maple syrup as well if you wanted to. But yes, that is really delicious. And I'm really looking forward to having this for my breakfast this morning. That's how you make my delicious baked chocolate cherry protein porridge, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to be having this for our breakfast this morning and it smells and tastes so good, I can't wait. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.